Hello everyone, my name is Tiffany and this is my channel, Who's Your Handmade. Thank you so much for stopping by today. In today's video, I'm talking about Walmart, but specifically the sewing side of Walmart, to include a little fabric haul. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick around. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by today. And if you're already a friend of mine, welcome back. Thank you so much for returning again. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and returning video after video. It really means so very much to me. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Those really do help. And subscribe if you have not done so already. Costs you absolutely nothing. It's just a way for us to connect further. My videos will pop up there on your YouTube feed. It doesn't cost you a dime. And don't forget to chat with me down below. I do love reading your comments and chatting with you, catching up on what you're sewing or your Walmart experiences. And I know the Walmart experience is huge. The realm of experiences that we all have with Walmart is very differently. Some of them have a pretty good sewing section like mine does, and some of them do not have a sewing section at all. So if you're in the region of one of those Walmarts that have no sewing sections within them, I'm very sorry. I wish that they were all the same. I wish there was a standardized version. However, they're probably going off the demographic of the area, and that section, that department is not getting enough revenue, so I understand why they cut them out of their stores. I am very blessed to have a Walmart that has a pretty good fabric section in it. We also have a lot of notions. We have a yarn wall. I've done some videoing in my local Walmart for you, so I'll put those clips in here in the video somewhere. I did want to talk to you about Walmart. It is one of those places that can sometimes slip off our radar concerning sewing. So it is a great resource if you do have a Walmart that carries some sewing supplies. We go there for groceries, we go there for laundry detergent, sometimes we go there for clothes and shoes, all the other stuff, pharmacy. We kind of forget about the sewing department. So I wanted to highlight that here in today's video. I also have looked at the fabric. They do those rolls of value fabric. I don't know if they're value bundles. I can't remember what they call them exactly, but they've been doing those for several years now. And I have stayed away from that section for probably over a year. That is how I accumulated so much into my stash, between that value bundle section at Walmart and Joann's. I do have a lot in my stash already, so I've been trying to be good and stay away from that fabric. I did go over there though to look for some information and some video for you guys, and I saw some pieces that I wanted to pick up. So I do have three pieces of fabric that I want to share with you. My Walmart also carries fabric by the yard. We actually still have some fabric that is on the bolt that is sold by the yard. So I got a little footage there of that for you as well. Now, this is Walmart that we're talking about, so take the quality of the fabric with a grain of salt. Probably know that it's not the highest quality of fabric. I think the fabric that I was looking at was a polyester knit, and it was like $7 a yard. Test it out, try it, see if it works for you, for your purposes. Maybe it's something that you can turn to for toiles, for trial garments that you make before you use the beautiful expensive fabric. Maybe that would be a good choice. They had a lot of costume fabric, what I would call costume fabric, very shimmery, shiny stuff. They also had a lot of tulle, a lot of that kind of fabric that you would use to make costumes. So if you're missing out this October on running to Joann's for all the great costume fabric, try Walmart. If your Walmart has a fabric section, see if they have anything that you can use for those costumes. They also have flannel. Now, I would probably not make a flannel quilt from the flannel that Walmart carries. However, they do have some blenders, some solid flannel, and then they had some that was themed for children. So you could probably whip up a blanket, a simple receiving blanket or something like that with the Walmart fabric there as well. We also have the bundled fabric. Actually, the majority of one side of the wall are these pre-made bundles, 2 yards, 1 yard cuts, fat quarters. They even had some pre-cuts like charm packs and that kind of thing on one wall, and a lot of that is a lot of licensed fabric. So if you're missing out on Joann's license section where they had Mickey Mouse and Marvel characters and all that kind of fun kind of licensed stuff, Walmart has a lot of it. It's a great resource if you're trying to find that in a pinch. If your kiddos wanted a pillowcase in a certain type of fabric with a certain character that they love, Paw Patrol or something like that, Walmart is a great place to look for something like that for a project. Also bundled up is some fleece, if you're missing all the great fleece sales from Joann's, and canvas, cotton canvas that you would use for like tote bags or purses or outdoor furniture, that kind of a thing. They have those in pre-cut bundles as well. I believe the canvas is 2 yards, and I'm not real sure what the fleece is. I haven't actually looked at that one for myself. I have bought the canvas before, and I've made bags with it for my sister-in-law, my sister, and my mother. So really those bundles work out really good. I think they're about 2 yards, plenty to make tote bags for as gifts. We also have a notions wall. Everything that you would need, all the basics are there for sure at Walmart. You have scissors, rotary cutters, cutting mats, you have pins and needles. They even sell Schmetz needles. I buy my needles there a lot. Now they don't have the wide variety of Schmetz needles that like Joann's would have or Wawac would have, but they get you going. They have universal. I think I even saw some Microtex there, which I use a lot. So for the basics, Walmart is going to cover you there. They do have Coats and Clark thread. I personally do not use that brand. I know a lot of sewists do. I think my grandmother used to use Coats and Clark, a brand exclusively. I'm a Gutermann girl, so I am missing Joann's for my Gutermann thread. But if you are fine with using Coats and Clark, they do have a lot of collars there at Walmart. They also have zippers, bias binding, anything that you would need in the basic colors, Walmart's going to have it. I do buy all of my pins from Walmart. I use the glass head pins, and I will pick one up every once in a while just to get myself a new set of sharp pins, and that works out perfectly. We've all been worried about the pattern world, and actually my Walmart has a pattern drawer. I think for the most part they are Simplicity. They might all be Simplicity actually. I did a little videoing of my pattern drawers there. The average cost was about $7 to $8. I saw some for $9. I also saw some for $2 or $3. I almost picked up one dress pattern that was only $3, but I left it there. So these are a lot like the normal Simplicity patterns that you see you would have seen in Joann's or you see in Hobby Lobby. I think there's changed just slightly. The packaging looks a little bit different from Walmart, but in a pinch, if you're looking for patterns, if you don't want to wait for one to come in the mail from simplicity.com, or you're not finding what you're looking for, or if you want that experience of a pattern drawer, if you want to actually touch patterns and look through them, Walmart is a great option. Okay, I'm going to show you the fabric that I picked up, those 3 value bundles, and then I'm going to take you on a little video tour of my Walmart sewing department. The first fabric that I have here is a beautiful floral. This is like a mauve-ish background. This is knit, probably like a jersey knit. It's a little bit thin, would make a great top. I think the drape would be really good for that. And I liked this color. I think it's really fall, a winter looking, and I would love to make this into a top of some kind, maybe with some voluminous kind of statement sleeves. I think that would be really, really pretty. So I picked this one up for $3, and this is 2 yards of fabric. So $1.50 a yard. Add to cart. This one was also 2 yards for $3, and it is a basic gray rib knit, but I use rib knit so much that I could not leave this really nice gray color there for only $3. My goodness, this is 2 yards for $3. I can't even get 1 yard at Hobby Lobby for their rib knit. And really, the rib knit on sale is a great deal, but this I could not pass up. It feels almost exactly like the Hobby Lobby rib knit that I love, so I went ahead and picked up this gray color. They're 2 yards for $3. And this one is probably my favorite one. I love the floral one, but this one caught my eye, and there is a ton of this fabric. This is a really cozy French terry. Look at this really cool kind of tie-dye effect, and look how much I have of it. 4 yards for $6. 4 yards for $6. You just cannot beat it. It is so pretty. I almost picked up the second bundle that was there at my Walmart just so I would have this fabric in my stash. I just love it. I love French terry to begin with, and actually it's a really nice feeling French terry. It's not super heavy, but it's not super light where you're not going to be able to sew with it. You can see it there. It is French terry. There's the loops on the back. So I am so excited about this. I really want to sew it up soon into something for winter. I don't know if it's a sweatshirt. I have 4 yards of it. I could get a dress out of this. I know of a McCall's, is it a McCall's pattern that has a dress for French terry fabric? It has like layers. I'll pop a picture of that dress that I'm thinking of if I can remember the pattern number. I just was so in love with this. So for $6 for 4 yards, I could not leave this at my Walmart. And that's my first fabric haul from Walmart in over a year, I believe. I don't think I've looked in that Walmart section for a very long time. I was pleasantly pleased, and I'll be excited to use these fabrics in great projects coming up. So like I said, leave a comment down below. Let me know your Walmart experience. Do you have a good one near you that has a pretty good size sewing department, or is your sewing department gone? Did they take it out and leave you with no options there at your Walmart? Walmart is a hidden gem to me. I'm there getting my groceries a lot of the time anyway. I might as well use it to my advantage for sewing supplies as well. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not done so already, and like I said, leave a comment down below. I would love to chat with you. I hope you all have a wonderful week. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.